Good morning, everyone. Zeke Matevosian here. It's Saturday, 14th of January, 2023, in Los Angeles, California. Beautiful rainy day. Pay attention now, if you would, that thing right now. You wish you could tell everybody, but you don't. That which you keep secret, but you wish you could tell others. And you don't have to speak it now. Just you look at it yourself. You yourself, it's between you and yourself, right? There's no concern about it being revealed to others, but to yourself. I'm looking at stuff right now in myself. I wish I could tell everyone, and I'm considering telling everyone right now, depending on how I feel at this moment in this live stream. I claim whistleblower status. I claim all the protections that I can get using my whistleblower status now. And I urge all the officers and all the staff of the West Valley Police Station to do the same. Use these exact words. I claim my whistleblower status. I claim all the rights granted to me by the whistleblower status that will protect me in revealing what I'm revealing, and to reveal the corruption in that police department, their involvement with the gangs, with criminals, with scammers, to help them acquire property, acquire wealth the way they do, using the laws in the books, using tenant protection law, using frivolous lawsuits, threat of frivolous lawsuits, using police enforcement, police cooperation, and the way it's done covertly, a stealth operation with all these methods that I'm well versed with, and some that I want to find out using the Freedom of Information Act. That's another one. You use these words exactly. So you use these exact words so that there's things that they know not now. Detective Michael Parks of the West Valley Police Department, he got involved with this last year, and I told him everything. At one point he listened, and I have that video of that conversation online, public video online, where he knows everything. He sent me the mugshot of the squatter, so he knows about that she has done this before to many others. She knows about the criminal. If he sends me the mugshot, he knows about the past history and past scamming event. So then the police insisting that they can't look in what she's done in the past because she's done it intentionally in other states. So they move around. So then they can use that advantage, that policy they have that's there intentionally, that they can't look at what she's done in other states, right? So then that's one of the things that they use in concert with each other. You move around, you do it someplace else, and we'll make sure, anyone asks about it, we'll say, we're not allowed to look. If you're not allowed to look at what she's done in another state, what is the origin of that specific policy? You're not allowed to see what she's done. You're not allowed to speak your moral opinion about what you're doing. That what you're doing is immoral. You're enforcing a tenant protection law in a way to be an accessory to a criminal act. And then so then you're saying it's not criminal because it's gaslighting. What about that one? All of these policies that the police enforce using the laws, and the squatter, the criminal, the scammer does exactly the way it has to be done, so that it won't be registered as a crime. It'll be seen as just a tenant landlord issue, which is really a charade. It's not a tenant landlord issue. It's presented that way, and they insist on it being that way to make it go get across, right? So them not hearing when you're explaining to them what they already know, that it's a criminal that's done this many times before. She has 14 arrests on the record. And when you tell them that, they look at you and they say, what are we here for today? What crime occurred now? Because we can only help you if a crime occurred now, and the crime is for putting a knife to your neck. So she intentionally doesn't do that specific thing. She doesn't do a physical hitting or stabbing, right? She puts a picture of a gun in her Facebook, but they say, well, that's just a picture of a gun on a profile page. It means nothing to us, right? So they specifically does things in a way so they have an effect on you, but they don't recognize as a crime. Conveniently, we choose to not hear it, and then they perpetuate. Now the cover up of it, look at that. So Detective Michael Parks, I told you, I have the video of him hearing me explain everything and him acknowledging it, saying he's got promises to help me out with it once I get the restraining order, got a fresh copy from the court, and handed it to him. He sent me back a PDF of it for convenient use. So nice of him. Now, when I go back, the video is last week. He says, I have nothing to do with it. Go to the complaint sergeant Glacier. Now I listened to that recording last year ago, where she says, well, you didn't do what you had to do as a landlord. I said, what is it I didn't do? I wasn't pressuring her for rent. I wasn't pressuring for anything. I provided her Wi-Fi, all the utilities, everything she wanted. What was it I didn't do? I asked her. She goes, well, I can't tell you because I'm doing an investigation. Now, you may think this not relevant, but that was the same exact words they were using while Bill Clinton was president, and they were investigating in the press briefing room. They were asking about that, and the speaker was saying, well, I can't tell you because we're doing an investigation. When you're doing an investigation, you reveal what you're investigating. That's not using that as an excuse not to reveal it. Reveals that you're doing a cover-up, specifically because now that Still, it's been more than a year, so I'm assuming the investigation is over. Now I'm asking you to reveal it. Now, I asked Detective Michael Parks about it. He wants nothing to do with it. He says, go talk to Glacier. Glacier says, I'm not a detective. The detective sent you the answer in an email, and the answer is, it's been adjudicated. She did nothing wrong. Adjudicated. It's been adjudicated. She did nothing wrong. It's on the video right there, on the latest videos I posted. So they're doing a runaround. He says, go talk to her. She says, it's been adjudicated. You want anything more detective work? Go talk to him. Go talk to it. Get a detective to do it. There's obvious cover-up of the LAPD West Valley involvement with criminal gang members torturing people by occupying their house using tenant protection law and constantly threatening with lawsuit. Day after I served her the restraining order, she said, hi Zeke, I know we've been having difficulty. I need to let you know she fell and broke her leg, and she's walking around with a using prop as a walker. Very, like, it hurts a lot. Except once in a while, she needs to run after the dog. She runs perfectly okay, no indication of pain. So this gentleman with a smile and shades on, must admit, looks kind of would like to talk to you, see what's going on, contact me. When it's always my one viewer would like to know who that is.